Welcome to Phonics Module 4, covering open and closed syllables, structural analysis, and syllabication. This mini lecture was designed to help you learn fundamental skills in word recognition, including phonics and structural analysis. These skills are necessary for elementary school teachers to teach reading. As you review known skills or learn new skills, do the practice activities in each section to help you prepare for the phonics quizzes. Let us review open and closed syllables discussed briefly in Module 2. Short vowels are often in closed syllables. Closed syllables are syllables that end in a consonant phoneme. Long vowels have three common patterns, one being open syllables. An open syllable is a syllable that ends in a vowel phoneme. Syllable practice. Match the word to its open-closed syllable spelling pattern. Hint: open syllables usually have long vowel sounds, and closed syllables usually have short vowel sounds. The answers are shown for you here: 1B, 2A, 3D, 4C. Structural analysis is using the meaningful parts of words to aid in word identification or meaning construction. There are four important aspects. The smallest unit of meaning is a morpheme. Both begin with M. There are three structural changes in spelling. There are miscellaneous aspects such as compounds, contractions, homophones, and homographs. There are also 5 syllable generalizations. A morpheme is any unit of meaning in a word. The word cat has one morpheme. The word cats has 2 morphemes, as the letter S in the example means more than one. The word scat has only one morpheme, as the S in this case is just a phoneme and has no added meaning. There are 2 kinds of morphemes, bound and free. A bound morpheme must be attached to another morpheme. A free morpheme can stand alone. Cat is a free morpheme, but the S of cats is a bound morpheme. Here is a visual on the types of morphemes. Root words come from another language and are bound morphemes. Examples are contain, detain, retain, refer, confer, defer, concede, and recede. Base words are English words that are free and will stand alone as words. Examples are girl, comfort, mark. A prefix is a bound morpheme added to the beginning of a word. Examples are shown here. A suffix is a bound morpheme added to the ending of a word. Examples are shown here. A derivative is a new word derived by adding affixes to a word, which may result in a meaning change. An inflectional ending is a suffix that changes the number, case, as in possessive, gender, tense, or form. Morpheme practice activity. Match the terminology to the example. Answers: 1B, 2D, 3A, 4E, 5F, 6C. When adding prefixes and suffixes, sometimes there are structural changes and spelling changes. We will discuss 6 structural and spelling changes. First, drop the final E when adding an inflectional ending that begins with a vowel. For example, in bake, you drop the E and add ing to make baking. Second, double the final single consonant before adding ed or ing, which keeps the vowel short. For example, double the P in hop to make hopped. Third, change the final F or FE to V before adding an ending. For example, change the FE to V in wife to make wives. Fourth, if the final Y is preceded by a consonant, such as the word dry, change the Y to an I before adding an ending, as shown in the example here. There is an exception for endings that begin with I. In this case, you keep the Y and add the ending starting with I. Fifth, if the final Y is preceded by a vowel, no change is made. Last, base words ending with S, SS, CH, SH, X, or Z need ES for a plural ending. Also change final F, FE to V and add ES. Change final Y to I and add ES. Examples include mess plus ES equals messes, cry plus ES equals cries, and half plus ES equals halves. Practice activity. Change these words by correctly adding the inflectional ending. Pause this video clip and complete on a piece of paper. Then continue to check your answers. Here are the correct spellings for leaves, flying, popped, and toys. Did you get 100%? Now let's talk about miscellaneous items in phonics, beginning with compound words. Compound words are a combination of two free morphemes that retain the meaning and pronunciation of the previous two words. Examples are dollhouse, starfish, and basketball. Contractions are a combination of two free morphemes into a shortened form by the omission of one or more letters and the insertion of an apostrophe where omitted letters were. Examples are shown here. Homophones are words that sound the same but are spelled differently. A hint to remember this is phoneme is a sound. Homophone sound the same. Examples are see, ate, and male. Homographs are the words that contain the same letters but sound differently. A hint to remember this is grapheme is a letter, so homograph same letters. For example, present and present. Be sure to present the present to her. Now let us discuss generalizations. A syllable, by definition, is an oral unit of language in which a vowel sound is heard. Syllables can be broken into onsets and rhymes, which was discussed in an earlier phonics module. Monosyllabic words include words with only one syllable, like a, me, dog, boat, cat. Polysyllabic words have more than one syllable, like discontinue or happy. When dividing words into syllables, there are 3 structural generalizations and 5 syllabication generalizations. Here are the 3 structural generalizations. Most affixes form separate syllables. Exceptions are apostrophe s, s, and ed not preceded by the letters d or t. 2 words in compound word form separate syllables, even if each word is multisyllabic. Contractions can form 1 or 2 syllables. There are 5 syllabication generalizations. First, when 2 or more consonants occur between 2 vowels, divide the word between the consonants. Do not divide digraphs and blends. This is the VCCV pattern. In the VCCV pattern, divide before or after the digraph or blend. For example, letter is divided after the T. Double consonants are usually considered digraphs. Third, divide before for a short vowel or after for a long vowel, a single consonant between 2 vowels. This is the VCV pattern. Fourth, when LE is preceded by a single consonant, the syllable is usually divided to include the consonant with the LE. Remember, do not split digraphs and blends. Fifth, vowels in unstressed syllables are often the schwa sound. Syllable generalizations practice activity. Choose the correct way to divide these pseudo-words into syllables. Hint: practice word 1 matches generalization 1, etc. Pause this video clip to complete this activity. Answers: 1A, 2B, 3A, A, 3B, B, 4B, 5B.